You are listening to the Showbiz Side Hustle podcast, powered by PerformerPreneur. I am your host here, Nicole Louise Geddes, and together we'll be delving into all of the ways that a showbiz side hustle can support you now and long into the future. So sit back, relax, and listen in, and together let's get inspired to take action to create the life, future, and business of your dreams. This episode has been sponsored by Bunny the Divine, the international award-winning burlesque performer and travelling showgirl with a unique take on life, the arts, self-confidence and empowerment. Follow her glamorous journey through her YouTube channel, The Travelling Show Bunny Girl, and celebrate the femininity, artistry and fierce power within us all. So here we are today at another episode to get you thinking, this time about belief. It's really important for you guys to know, even though I am here as your biggest cheerleader and supporter on your showbiz side hustle journey, you have to ultimately believe in yourself. And so here I am today to talk to you about self-belief and strategies to keep that momentum when it comes to that understanding and that belief and that positive mindset that is going to get you towards and entering your biggest success, which is your showbiz side hustle. You're here because you want to achieve, you want to become, you want to believe. So let's really understand why self-belief is going to be the thing that powers you and your performerpreneur journey forward. Self-belief is 100% necessary, as I've said. It's incredibly integral to starting that showbiz side hustle. And the fact that you are here listening tells me that you actually do slightly believe. But some days I am sure that the negative mindset, that monkey mind, creeps in to tell you that you absolutely can't, or that you shouldn't, or that you won't, or that you couldn't. And I want you to remember that you can. So we need to work on our belief. And believe you me, belief is not self-confidence, okay? Self-confidence and confidence are similar, but this is more internal. This is not something that the world perceives you as. This is just a really deep down ingrained understanding that you can push forward and you can achieve. After all, if I can, if other people in the industry can, then so can you. And you need to understand that and believe that this is all possible for you too. So what's stopping you? Your subconscious mind. We all know those nights where you lay in bed and you're thinking and the voices are there and the questions and the worries and that overpowering voice inside your head that is telling you to stop, to stay safe, to don't do the thing. But that's all it is. It's a voice inside your head, and you need to and you can override that with some positive self-talk and some self-belief. So please don't limit yourself by letting this monkey mind, letting these thoughts take over and stop you in your tracks. Learn to take them, to answer them back, yes, with some facts, with some thanks, and with some thoughts that are going to override these negative thoughts to push you and let you take that next step. So how do we do that? We use the word yet. I love the word yet, and I want you to incorporate the word yet into your vocabulary daily. If there is something that your brain, your monkey mind, your primitive side of your brain is keeping you safe from, that's what it's doing, and telling you can't, please just turn the question round, turn the statement round, and say, yet. I can't do that yet. And suddenly, instantly, in fact, your brain has rewired itself to believe that it's absolutely possible and that you will do the thing because you will become better, you will understand it more, and you will be successful at this thing, this moment that your brain has tried to convince you otherwise of. And a funny little story about the word yet, something that really fills my heart with joy. The word yet came from my son when he started school in reception. And the importance of this little tale is that they're teaching this in school. I'm 41 years old and they absolutely did not teach me this in school. My self-belief came from my grandma, actually. It came from my grandma telling me daily that I was going to be a success. And we've all maybe got that person in our life, but what happens when they go? What happens, God bless her soul, when they're not there with that positive reinforcement daily, telling you you will be a success, you're a leader, you're going to be great? What happens? You have to be that cheerleader for yourself. And so rewind to the start of that little statement about my son in reception, age 5, coming home and asking me if I knew the magic word. And I said, well, of course, Jack, that's my son, I do know the magic word. The magic word is please. No, mummy, that's not the magic word. Okay, thank you. No, that's not the magic word either. You'll never guess the magic word, mummy. My teacher says it's a new magic word and it's super cool and super important and you're going to love it. And I was like, okay, what is this magic word? If it's not please and it's not thank you, it's going to have to be pretty important to override those really important manners. Magic words. And he said the word is yet. Mummy, when I can't do something or I'm finding something difficult or I don't think I can continue, I have to tell myself yet. I can't do it yet. I couldn't possibly start that yet. And that's what I want you guys to do for you too, to incorporate the word yet, to answer back that part of your mind that is telling you that it's not possible for you, that you can't do it, you can't move forward, you can't take the next step yet. And instantly you are going to turn that thought around and hopefully you will feel that tiny bit of excitement bubble back up and you'll be pushed forward on this pursuit of showbiz side hustle success. So that's what I want you to think about today, how you can do that, but also what are you saying to yourself? Please do stop, take note, write it down, and look at it and find the facts within it as well. Most of the stuff that your brain is telling you you can't do is not true. And I want you to start challenging that negativity. So instantly use the word yet, but equally spend some time today, as I always say, cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of wine, and brain dump those negative thoughts on a piece of paper so you can answer it as you would a child, like I would my 5-year-old son at the time, now 9. How would you tell them to push through? What would you tell them to do? How would you react to their negative comments about themselves? And I want you to do that for you too. Now, guys, if you really struggle with that and you need help, then I am here to help you. That is what I want to do. I want to be your biggest supporter. I want to show you how to do this for yourself. I want you to turn those negative thoughts around. I want you to believe. This episode of the podcast is about belief, and I need you and want you, and I know you can have abundant self-belief to push yourself and your success forward. So focus on those negatives for a moment, find out what they are, and literally present them with facts to tell your brain that it's absolutely possible for you too. And if you want more insight into all the different variants of negative talk and self-talk and things that you will be saying, please do go and find my handbook, the Showbiz Side Hustle Handbook, where we talk about challenging your negativity, yes, but also looking and understanding all or nothing thoughts, always thoughts, and negative focus thoughts. These things pop up so many times, and if you understand them, you can tackle them and you can start to build your self-belief. There's other things like blaming thoughts, and we need to just make sure we have positive responses to all of these ways that our brain is doing its job to try to protect us. And that's all it's doing, guys. It's taking and preserving ourselves. But actually, what's that saying? It all happens the other side of fear. Like the next chapter, the next spotlight, the next exciting moment of your life is the other side of that monkey brain, is the other side of that negative thought. It's going to happen for you too if you take the time to nurture your self-belief. And it takes time and it takes vulnerability, and you have to dig deep. But if you are open-minded, then you will find ways to rewire your brain to feel and to believe that this is all possible for you too. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but please do find mantras, positive self-talk, and jump into my inbox if you need some more tips. Read the book and comment and like and get involved with the community, because we are all doing it and we want you to do it too. So please start to believe that this is happening. You have chosen this, and this is going to happen for you too. And no more negativity. And if it does creep in, then present it with the word yet. Find those facts to just boom, bash it in the face and tell it, no, that is not how we're going to think. We're going to think like this. We're going to think positively, and we're going to believe that it's absolutely possible for you too, because that, ladies and gents, is the key to the next step, that self-belief. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining me here on the Showbiz Side Hustle podcast. So until next time, please do take a little bit of action, that very first step, and make sure that you are doing something for you and your Showbiz Side Hustle this week to move you forward and get you heading quickly and swiftly and strategically towards success.